Welcome back to another car sales training video, guys. This is part 2 of how to land your customer on a vehicle and then do a proper walk around and demonstration of that vehicle. In part 1, we discussed how to show your customers your inventory and how to properly land them on a vehicle and how to do that in the best, most efficient manner. Today, we're gonna show you how to do a walk around with your customer. Now that you've landed your customer on a vehicle, they've picked one out, we're gonna show you how to do a proper walk around and explain the features of the vehicle to your customers. So welcome back. My name is Christopher from Cars Unlocked. And if you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you guys check out my Cars Unlocked webinar here. It's gonna be the Unlocking Potential webinar, the do's and don'ts of car sales. It's completely free. We're gonna link it in the description below. Make sure you guys check that out if you wanna elevate your car sales game and see more sales tips like this from Cars Unlocked. We've landed our customer on this nice Nissan Rogue here, and I'm ready to show it to them. You can see I pulled it away from my line and I took it off the line and I separated this specific car from all the other ones on the lot. In part 1 of the video, we went over why I did this, so make sure you guys check that out. Now it's time to show the customer the vehicle. What I see a lot of people do is they'll just start listing the features off to the customer. Oh, this one's got a 4-cylinder engine. This one has aluminum alloy rims. It has keyless entry. It has remote start. They'll list the features like that and they'll go through the features with the customer. That's great, but you got to keep in mind that all that stuff's online, guys. Your customer has probably already researched the features and they already know the features that it has. They're here to find out more and they're here to see if this car is really going to benefit them in their everyday life. So what I recommend and what I do when I'm walking around with my customers is I show them a feature and I also show them that feature with a benefit. So I take that feature and I add a benefit to it. What I mean by that is, for example, if I'm showing them the engine or under the hood, I would say this one's equipped with a 3-cylinder VC turbocharged engine. Why that has a turbo is it will increase your power but give you better fuel efficiency. It's also going to come with a forward sensor and forward collision warning so that if you're driving on the highway and you're about to get in a forward collision, it will help apply the brake for you, keeping your family safe. See how I mentioned the feature, but I also followed up with how it's going to benefit the customer. Let's do another one. This one comes with a remote start. Perfect on a day like today when it's really cold and you can start the vehicle up from your home so it's nice and warm when you get in. It has a power activated lift gate so that if your hands are full, you can just push the button and the door will open up automatically. You don't have to pull the door open. You can also close it with your foot. If you're carrying your groceries and things like that, or you're doing a lot of shopping, you can just use your foot to open and close the trunk. See how every feature I've mentioned, it's followed up with a benefit. And that's gonna help that customer envision themselves using the car in their daily life. And they're gonna be like, yeah, I go to the grocery store all the time and I have that problem. It's gonna hit hard pain points for your customer and it's gonna solve those pain points. And they might say to themselves, I wish I had that feature. Another thing that I like to do is I like to properly qualify my customer, which we talk about in my do's and don'ts webinar that we've linked in the description below, is how to properly qualify your customer. And if you've qualified your customer correctly, you'll learn a little bit about their hobbies and their day-to-day life, and you can relate that back to your presentation here. So for example, you told me you had 2 dogs. Well, this car comes with leather so that if the seats are dirty or muddy, you can just wipe it down nice and easy and clean the surface. You mentioned you had a few kids. This car comes with the rear privacy screen to keep your kids away from the UV rays and nobody can look into your car. You mentioned you work shift work and you're always waking up early in the morning when it's super cold out. The good news is this car has heated seats and a heated steering wheel so that when you get in, you can pop those on and your hands will be warm and your butt will be warm. You see how I related the feature to how it will benefit the customer in their daily lives because I qualified them. That's what you want to do, guys. And if you do that, you're going to knock it out of the park because your customer is going to envision themselves using that car and it's going to solve these pain points for your customer. This is all stuff that we mentioned in our free webinar, guys. So make sure you guys check that out and we can help you start presenting your cars properly and doing a walk around properly and having the customer relate to some of the benefits of the features. You don't just want to show them the car. That's what the internet is for. You want to relate the feature and how it's going to benefit that customer, and that's how you properly do a walk around. We'll get into test drives later on, but hopefully you guys learned something today, how you should be doing a walk around. You should be presenting the features with a benefit. My name is Christopher. Make sure you guys subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Have a great day.